Are you on?
Are you on? Where did we leave off of? Morzuk. Oh, go to Wallachdorf. I was watching one of Karandis' videos he uploaded yesterday, or last night. And he was, he got a new phone. It's like some kind of gaming phone.
Gaming phone?
Yeah, it was weird. It's called the, what's it called? It's called the, what company is this? Nubia? It's called the Nubia Red Magic 3. It's pretty crazy. Like spec-wise, it's very similar to the Galaxy S10. It's slightly bigger and has like a built-in cooling system with like a fan and everything.
Oh my lord, how big is this thing?
It's not that big. It's only slightly bigger than the S10. Like it's like less than a millimeter thicker. No, like maybe a millimeter thicker, and like the screen is slightly bigger. Looks like they're doing some farming, Ryan.
Who? Oh lord.
Oh lord.
You not doing any farming today?
I don't know. I've been kind of wanting to get back into the story. I don't know about you.
Where's look at this guy over here.
Well, hold on. Before we talk to that guy.
Huh?
Come yonder.
You want, bitch? You want, bitch?
No, fine. You go talk to him. I'm gonna get this ether current myself.
We want, bitch. Wonder how many logs they have for us this time.
Psh, too many. Wait, it's supposed to be over here somewhere.
I feel like we should be helping with the farming operation because this brings in more money.
Yeah, but what can we really help with? The thing with farming is you can get Hernando's to help.
Yeah, but I mean, if we do it, it's probably be more efficient.
Yeah. Have you seen the farmer? Have you seen the helpers do it? They are much more efficient. Trust me.
Oh, really?
Because they do 100% straight lines. I can't do that. Can
Man,
you do that?
well then what's the point of the game then? Like,
I don't know. No, Ryan, helpers are more efficient, but they cost money to hire. Did we grab this one here? We must have grabbed this one already. I don't see it.
I don't know.
It should be like right around here somewhere.
Didn't we already grabbed this one, you fruitcake?
Did we? Let me see. 239 yalms to the west?
Not this one. Yeah, we already grabbed this one, dude.
Okay, I think the only one left is the one at the castle.
Oh god, what am I supposed to say?
Uh-oh. I'm gonna say... Oh shit, I don't know.
I picked the first one.
What do you say?
Didn't say anything.
I'll pick the second one.
What do you say?
Oh, I'm entering a cutscene. It must be the right one. Ardbert? I like how Urianger says a gentle touch, and then Thancred, like, smacks his hands together. Like he's gonna punch someone.
Let me just smack some of these freaks around.
I like how Minfilia is talking to one of them that doesn't talk. Unglamored? Bitch, do you realize how much glamour I'm wearing right now?
How come you won't talk to me?
I have to pet him, you fool.
Berbert?
Verbert? That guy must... That Seto guy must be, he must be Ardbert's, mount.
Hardbert?
Hardbert? Wardbert.
Dilbert?
Dogbert. Catbert? I like how Catbert was, like, the evil one.
Nimbus?
Nimbus!
up with these creatures?
Ryan, you ready for another creepy ass vision of the Fairy King?
Not really.
Shouldn't it be Fairy Queen? I mean,
if I
looks
wanted
like a woman.
If I want to play a freaking horror game, I'd play a horror game.
Well, do you know this is a horror game, Ryan? There's fucking light zombies and everything. Okay, Ariane, whatever you say.
Well, you see, I'm not a man. I'm a Hrothgar.
Hrothgar?
Do we get him as a mount? I want the big guy.
I want the big camel bird. What's wrong with this one? Oh, he's cleaning himself. Let us not disturb him.
Yeah, stop creeping, man.
Sir, what is your problem? Why must you do this in front of me?
Lordy.
Ryan, no, he's the wrong enemy.
Oh my.
Let's do this.
Oh! Chump. Oh!
Chump.
Hey, give me a ride.
Wait! Oh, damn it, I have to walk.
Is it Volbert or Verbert?
Verbert. Art Bert.
Artbert?
Everything Bert. Why is everything Bert?
Why did they have to name him Artbert? Like, what the fuck?
It's such a dopey name. Look at this guy's armor.
So many people. What kind of armor is that?
Skaven. Oh man.
Jeez, more menial tasks. Hey, what's this thing? There's a quest here?
There's a lot of quests here now. This one's probably for Ether Current. Thing is, I don't want to deal with Wath again. Fuck those frog dudes. You reading it?
No.
It's
too long.
There's a lot of text. I don't have time for that text. I like how all the side quests scale now.
They scale now?
Yeah, all this. You know how like you know how the Beast Tribe quest scale? All these ones scale to your level now.
They didn't used to do that, did they?
No. In Stormblood they didn't do that. It was only this expansion start doing that. Oh, this is Hunt Mark.
I don't even have it.
Well, why didn't you pick it up?
Because I didn't want to.
Four sacks of nuts. Oh, baby.
God.
400k XP. Just for killing that one dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. What's going on
What's
with
over here? Oh, this is the Amaro quest. You want to do it?
Well.
Oh my god, we have to go all the way over there? Might have been quicker if we just ported. We're on a wild goose chase, Ryan. What is this?
Are we chasing an untamed ornithoid?
Yes. Are you ready for the Picard show, Ryan? Data's got me!
I was just watching the Star Trek episode, Data's Day, yesterday.
Data's Day? What happens to that one again?
That's the one with Chief O'Brien and Keiko. We're getting married.
Oh yeah. And then he let Geordi take care of his cat, right?
No, that's a different episode.
Oh, I thought that was the same episode.
No. It's the one with the ambassador.
Oh.
That dies. Remember, he learns how to dance.
Yeah, I know. My mount is better.
Can they see us in the channel? They can't see us in the channel, can they?
Travis can.
Oh.
Oh. And anyone who's a moderator can see this channel. So anyone with a purple name.
Interesting.
Why?
Oh, I was just wondering. Why do we always default to this channel?
I was gonna ask you that question. I always come to this channel because you're always in this channel before me.
Well, it's just become habit. I just go to this channel. I don't know why.
Fuck, Ryan. So I guess we can swim now.
How do you go underwater?
Same way you did before.
I...
That's cool. I thought you couldn't swim.
How do you... No, seriously, how do you swim?
Control space. I was gonna say, it's such a huge waste because they introduced underwater swimming previously, so why would they not do it here?
It's whirlweed. What quest is this? Gathering whirlweed.
It's probably for a Ethercurrent quest. The only quests we pick up are the Ethercurrent ones, so if you see a quest, it's most likely for Ethercurrent. The hell? It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Let us away, Ryan.
I think there's one on top of the building here.
What? I don't have any more quests here.
Oh, that's weird. You got all the whirlweed?
Yeah.
I'm missing one. Actually, I'm missing two, I think.
You sure? Oh, because mine says deliver the whirlweeds.
I'm still missing one whirlweed.
Oh. I like how we're just giving it to this pixie so we can decorate Orionje's house.
Orionje?
Orionje.
Are there like more quests here? Jesus. Or is it inside?
Mine's inside. Did you get that quest to Path to Popularity?
Yeah, I have it.
Is it in here?
Yeah, I think might be. Yeah, it is in here. You done?
Yep.
Meow. If you played Marvel Alliance, who would you play as?
Who would I play as? Well, I'd like to play as Cyclops, but apparently he's not out yet. It's DLC, so...
Oh. Won't.
I don't know, to be honest. I'd have to see the roster. Are they still playing? Oh, you're still playing. Ryan, this whole area has basically been one fucking chore list after another.
Verbert.
Voibert.
What you doing?
Just talking to these fools.
Ah, my medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Ardbert, and he was my friend.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear. And so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least. You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught. As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success. So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Ryan, why do I sense a primal fight coming up?
Well, the fact that we don't have any party members.
Yep.
It's probably gonna be a primal type fight. So it looks like we'll have to freaking queue up.
Oh Jesus, do I have to do it as a tank?
No, that's up to you. Well, you might have to.
We might have to watch a video on this then. When I first saw this zone, I was like, it doesn't really look like much, like when I saw in the trailers. Like, you know, you could see the castle and the lake and stuff, but I was like, meh. But like actually being in the zone and seeing this stuff on firsthand, it's kind of cool, I guess. Got this big ass castle in the background. Alley-oop.
Seven hells!
12 will serve us! When they say 7 hells, do they refer to the 7 calamities?
I think so. How do they know there's 7 of them?
Because they were there, obviously.
What does umbral mean?
Light. The fuck are these things?
Fukas.
What the fuka did you say to me? Kill one.
No. Only one more quest and one more ether current.
Buddy, we're staying on the ball here, eh? Wait, one more? Which one did we miss?
Yes. I don't know.
433 yalms to the northeast. Yeah, there is one over there. I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't know. We have to check that area again.